Hello everybody. Alright, today I'm going to show y'all a little tutorial on how to decorate a mailbox. Our style, the John Mark style. And so by the way, I'm John Mark. And so anyway, so we've got just a piece of greenery. This is some fake greenery. You could use real greenery, but I always start with fake greenery first. And all of these typically are wired branches, so it makes it super easy to tie in stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, all we have to do for this mailbox is just some ribbon, which we're gonna make a bow out of, and then add in some of that juniper and these red berries, and we're gonna make it good. So what we'll do is we'll start with the mailbox. So our greenery here, if you do real, you could use wire, but right now these are wired branches already. So all I'm doing is gonna attach it around the mailbox pole and just use them like bread ties. And all you do is just twist it. Sometimes if your pole is too thick or whatever, you can always put more wire on these to make it reach around the pole. But all you do is just twist a couple branches around the pole, so if it gets windy or something, it's not gonna blow off. And then I usually attach it together down here at the bottom somehow. Or you could attach it to like your mailbox actual post down here. So, and then if you had a brick mailbox, you'd probably want to have some kind of anchor points in the mailbox. So, but we're just going to twist this together like so. So it gives us a good saddle. And then it's not going to go anywhere. And then we'll fluff up this greenery a little bit. And then all we'll do is add these into it to give it some texture and some dimension. So like, you could use fresh green, but all I'm doing is just adding in this. And I'm using the actual branches of the garland that we've got on the mailbox right now, just twisting it around because it's wired, so it's gonna stay in there. So we'll do this right quick. And you can just, placement is just kind of random throughout it. I put more obviously on the top part and taper off on the bottom. I'll put one down low. So I'll do the same on this side. It's just, like I said, adding texture and creating some dimension to your piece already. Maybe if you had like some magnolia in your yard or some kind of cedar tree, you could add some of that into it also, just to beef it up and give it a good look. So all it's doing is just taking it and twisting it around the actual branch of whatever you're putting in. So you can bread tie it or just twist it around this actual branch here. So super easy. And it gives you a great look. So I like the juniper because it gives a little bit of a berry that you got, makes it a little natural. But this mailbox is gonna be kind of whimsical with our ribbon once we add it to it. All right, so when I do bows, I like to have different sizes of ribbons, and I like to mix ribbons too. So this one, we have a red glitter, a green glitter, and then just a red and green solid stripe. So what I'm gonna do is, to make a bow and make it look really big. So same idea. This is why I love to use just fake greenery bases, because you can attach everything to it and it's all the same concept, just twisting it around your bread tie. So what we'll do is we're gonna make our tails to our bow. And so sometimes I like to just go up and put a few tails in first. And all we're doing is just twisting the ribbon in there. And it's gonna give this effect of a huge bow. We'll do it on that side, and then maybe we'll start up here in the middle of it and let it hit this. And then just give us a tail here. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And it doesn't have to be even Steven either. So all I'm doing is just twisting this ribbon into the actual garland. Another piece up here, and this is going to be the middle or the big point of our bow, so all the tails kind of come out from here. So we got our bow, so now I'm going to make our big bow that's going to go in the center of it. And like this this ribbon is really fun. It's great for outside because it's pretty sturdy ribbon. It's actually made for outside, but if you don't really care, you can just use any kind of ribbon really, because usually by the end of the season, if it's been raining or snowing or anything like that, it's pretty much done for. So sometimes you can't get more than 1 year use out of it. But so I've got our 4 loops here, and I'm just twisting this in like a bread tie. Same concept throughout the whole process of making this. And then I'm just gonna top it off with our skinnier ribbon for dimension, to give it some fun texture. So what I'm gonna do is, so when I make the bows, so this is all gonna look like one big bow, but so I'm starting off, I'm just gonna do a 6 looped bow, and then I'm gonna top it with a 3 or 5 loop bow. So you always wanna top with an uneven, because that way it'll give you like it'll make it look like an even bow, and your uneven loop would become your center, which I'll show you in just a second. So same thing, we're just going to twist this up into there, and then we'll fluff it up in a second because we're about to put a little bit more in there. So all we've got is to make a 3 loop bow to finish it off like this, and we're going to put it right in the center of it and just twist it off. So this becomes the center of our bow, and then all you got to do is just fluff the rest of your loops up like so, and then you got yourself a big huge bow on this mailbox, and everyone's going to wonder how you made it. And then all we're going to do is just top it off. This is some faux berry stem that we have here, but this will just add some color. You could tuck in like some ornaments, you could wire in some big ornaments or clusters of like 3 ornaments if you wanted to, but this is just something easy, super easy to do. You can just tuck in these berry stems and wire it around the mailbox, around the garland that you got going. All right, and then you've got yourself a pretty fun mailbox. All right, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in and watching us decorate this mailbox. So we decorated Sandy Carpenter's home for the tour of Collierville, and this is just a little tutorial of how I like to decorate mailboxes sometimes. So hope you enjoy. And I'm John Mark, and I have a store in Germantown at 9076 Poplar Pike, and you can come see us. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 every day, and we'd love to see you. But yeah, thanks for joining.